The weather is very precarious right now. There's some blue sky, but there's also some big, scary clouds, so we'll see how this goes. You know, I've always been a creative type. When I was little, all the way through even high school, I used to draw all the time. Later in high school, once I started getting into art classes, I would paint a lot as well. When I was younger, I imagined I wanted to be a comic book artist. I would draw so much, and I love drawing superheroes and things like that. I was in band ever since I was in grade school as well. I played saxophone all through middle school and high school. And then in high school, I got a guitar and started playing in bands with my friends. And that became the major creative outlet, was music, for a long, long time. After some of the bands broke up and I got tired of gigging, I started working on some short films with friends. The ability to make short films digitally was just kind of becoming a thing, and so we jumped on that train. The hardest part of filmmaking is just getting the group of people together, finding actors and editors and musicians and people who can contribute to the project, because a film often takes a lot of different types of talent. And as adult human beings, time is very hard to organize. I did a couple of film races where you have a time limit to make a movie, like a 24-hour film festival, things like that. And that's really useful because it forces people to get together and actually work on something. You know, eventually I figured out that writing just fiction is a really simple way to tell a story all by yourself. You can do anything you want. You don't need a budget or sets or anything, and you just have to write. And it turns out writing is one of the most intense and grueling creative projects I've ever done. It's a lot like exercise, where you're glad you did it, but just sitting down and doing it is super hard. I wrote and I published a whole bunch of short stories, and then I got the idea to write a novel, and I just kind of stalled out. I still have the idea, just haven't written it yet. So then shortly after that, COVID happened, and we were all kind of locked down for a little bit, and I was enjoying playing Minecraft, and so I started a YouTube channel. So I could play Minecraft, I could edit video, I could write the music for the videos, and it was a really awesome creative outlet. And now 5 years later, I still have that YouTube channel going, and I make a Minecraft video every week. But lately I've been feeling this kind of regression, like I miss the things I used to do. The Minecraft music is very electronic, very video game music. I haven't really picked up a guitar and recorded guitar music in a long, long time. Similarly, I haven't done a lot of drawing or painting in decades. You know, I started a thing last year where I started making tiny paintings, just little 2x2 paintings of nature scenes, places I'd been, stuff like that. And they turned out really good. And lately I've been catching myself doodling, just drawing little things on scrap paper and stuff like that. And I was thinking, you know, if I just committed and actually drew something again, that might be really worthwhile. Okay, fast forward one day, did a little bit of thinking, and I've landed on 3 things I really want to focus on. So while I've been working on some music for the Minecraft videos, I miss playing guitar. And so one thing I did is I got the guitar out, put it on the stand next to the couch so that it's accessible, ready to go. You know, a guitar in a case is not going to get played. And so hopefully having it out will inspire me to pick it up a little bit, noodle around, get some of that muscle memory back. Second thing I want to do is I want to get better at reading tarot cards. It's just sort of a silly hobby for me. You know, it's just something I enjoy doing. I love the kind of arcane aspect of it. But like I said, I've only really done it for myself, and it would be fun to do it for other people. I miss performing a little bit. I miss doing things for other people, which I used to do when I played in bands and stuff like that. So I just think that'd be a cool thing to do. So I've been doing a little bit of reading and things like that, studying up on different card meanings and stuff, and then basically kind of pulling a card every day just to see, you know, what do I remember about it? What does it mean to me? All of that. And the third thing I decided to focus on was painting. I went to the art store yesterday and I picked up some canvas paper. I've done tiny paintings in the past, and there's a certain size that's actually really collectible and really desirable. And so I want to start doing some paintings in that aspect ratio and just put them out there and see what happens. So right now I'm doing 1 Minecraft video a week. I might turn that into 2. Right now the video I do is mainly just me playing the game, but I would like to focus a little bit more on teaching and tutorials. So that could be 2 videos a week. And of course there's this video, so that's 3 videos a week. But you know, the video making isn't hard. It's something I've gotten pretty good at. And so while it takes time, it's not difficult. These other 3 things, I think they're gonna be a little bit more of a challenge, a little bit more learning involved. So play some guitar, learn some tarot cards, and make some tiny paintings. That's the goal. We'll see how we do next week.